start?
Why not? Please take your time.
First of all, I would like to thank to this institution for passing me an opportunity to speak in front of all of you. So now I am going to elaborate about the modern values to survive in this pump and show life and society. So before elaborating the modern values to survive in this, we should learn what is modern value, on what type of modern values we should work on and explore that values. So here I am going to tell you about the 3 values that you need to explore. The first one is about your character value. The character value is the universal value that you need to exist as a good human being, like your commitment, your positive attitude and your positive effects. The second value is your work value. It is especially a very important value that as you want to work as a professionally, means you have to stable on your words, meeting people more and more, and you should have a good prestige for yourself. The third value is your personal value. Personal value means the value which will define that what you want out of life. It will pass you the guidance in your life, means your family, your health, your appearance. So now let's jump to the 5 points which will pass you the way to come out the pump and show society. So the first one is technology. Here technology is something which makes your life easier, and which it becomes an essential part of our life nowadays. We often start our day by scrolling on social medias, and that soon fall down in a rabbit hole having no sight in the end. Okay. Earlier person spent 20 minutes to travel to save 20 rupees. But now a person spent 20 rupees to save 20 minutes. So now the second point is about guidance and the third is pioneer. We will understand both these points in a parallel way. So for this, let's have a look on a dime a dozen example of a Dronacharya and his student. Once Dronacharya set and target. Once Dronacharya, what do you see? Then Duryodhan replied, I can see the bird, the trees and that branch. Then Dronacharya said, okay, now you can down your bow and get to your place. Then after that Yudhishthira came, that Dronacharya asked the same question to him, and coincidentally that the Yudhishthira passed the same reply, that I can see the bird, the trees, the palm, the branch. One by one all came and they all passed the same answer. The princess started muttering as they one by one, all without shooting, they went at their places. Then that Dronacharya asked Arjun to come. Arjun came. He set bow at the target. Then Dronacharya asked to him, what do you see? Arjun replied, the eye of the bird. Dronacharya asked once again, don't you see the cousins of yours? Don't you see the tree, the branch, the nest? Arjun replied the same, no, I just see the eye of the bird. Here we need to focus on the 2 phases. The first phase is Dronacharya passed the same knowledge to everyone, but they all took just as a guidance. But here Arjun take the guidance and implement on his life, and he also made him as his pioneer or mentor. So now the 4th point is come out of the determination. Here, if we all are discussing about the determination, so how can I forget about the great personality Chanakya and his great disciple Chandragupta Maurya. Chanakya took oath to throw the crown of Nanda dynasty and established the dynasty which can make the India Bharat. And at the same point here, once that Chandragupta asked the Chanakya that all the children of my age are playing and I am just practicing all day. What is the meaning of this? Then Chanakya replied that flashes my mind and igniting me for brightening the future. He replied that if you work on your hard days and if you will face the dark situation of your life, then only you can get the golden days of your life. The fifth point and the last is the escape yourself from the misguidance. Here, here now in the society we can see many people having a less knowledge or they are having a half knowledge, but they are eager to spend, they are eager to distribute their knowledge to everyone. And although we are taking that knowledge also, so we should escape ourselves from that taking that misguidance. Here we can take the example of Vibhishan, who stayed and who lived in the Lanka of Ravan. There he was surrounded all of the sides by the devils, but although he was just chanting the God, he was never influenced by the devil's deed, by the devil deeds of his brothers. So we should work. So we should escape ourselves from the misguidance. So in the last, I would like to conclude. I would like to 5 points that will help you to survive in this perpetual society. The first is, as I already mentioned, that you should utilize the technology. We use technology for Bandh and Hartal, but now is the time to create and join the nation. The second thing I told about the guidance. That is the damn requirement of us nowadays. We should take guidance from the people who can pass us a proper guidance. The third one is mentor and that pioneer. We must have a pioneer and mentor who can lead us from a ground rooted place to a position. The fourth one is determination. Although we are having a dream, although we are taking action on our dreams, but without determination, we never achieve our targets. The last is that we should escape ourselves from the misguidance, because if we are taking guidance from the people who don't have any knowledge about our field, so it's not good for us. So these are the points that can lead you to escape from this perpetual society, and that can also lead you to the better version of yourself. Thank you. As Akhand